Okay. So, what advice can you offer any current students here for the next 4 years, 3 years, however long they may have?
This is really something that I'm really passionate about. When we got here, we were crystal clear on why we were here. You were in the talking stick, right?
Hmm.
Remember how emotional that was when people were sharing their story for why they came here?
Right.
We had people that lost loved ones, people that went through incredible health hardships themselves that came out of it because of naturopathic medicine, whether they knew it or not, and realized that this is what they wanted to do with their life. They were never more clear on their why than in that moment. And I think as time goes on, it's not just for medical school, this is for all of us. We can get lost in the other things in life, the what do we do, or we can get lost in the how we do things. As you go on through your training, at this point everybody's kind of on level ground, but as time goes on, some people are going to get super interested about, let's say, botanical medicine. Other people are going to get super interested in regenerative injection therapy. Other people get super interested in homeopathy, whatever the case may be. And then it's easy for us to just kind of cluster with the people that do things how we do them, as opposed to being unified in the why. It's very easy to lose track of your why. And that's why I would strongly recommend for any student or any of your viewers, like, why do you do the things you do? Why do you do the things you do? What drives you every day? And if you don't have one, have a reason, figure it out, because there is something that drives you. So that would be the first thing, is get really clear on your why and write it down. Write a letter to yourself so that when things get hard, you can read that and say, "Oh, that's right," feel
Yeah.
and feel alive again, right? And then the other thing I would say for current students is, look, you create your own experience. You know, uh, if we look at the camera right now, and I ask you what side is the camera on, you would say left. Well, for me, it's on the right. Right? So which one of us is right? It's entirely based on perspective. So I'm of the mindset that there's less about right and wrong. I think people do things and feel ways just because it feels a certain way, just because that's their perspective. It's so to them that is their reality. That is the truth, right? So I think if what you're feeling is not what you want to feel, you can change it, right? If But you have to remember that for all of us, really, that you can shift how you feel. It's entirely up to you. You have that ability, either by you know changing your physiology, by going for a walk or something like that, or listening to music that empowers you. Anything to help shift you out of the state that you are in into the way you want. Because I will say, for any of us in life, whether it's here or elsewhere, that we all know chronic complainers. Maybe we are one ourselves, whatever, right? No judgment. It's
Yeah.
just that if because we all know the people that are dedicated to complaining without actually caring about a solution. If you take away the solution, then they lose their identity, right? Or they lose their sense of purpose. So, but if that's not the life that you want to live, if you don't want to be complaining about something, there is a way around it. You can take action to do something about it. You can create your environment. You can hang out around different people. If you're willing to make the changes, you can have any outcome you want.
And I mean, that's just amazing advice for anyone, really. For everybody. Everyone should hear that advice, honestly. Okay, well, Karthik, I think that's pretty good for today. I'd like to thank you so much again for being on the
Absolutely.
show.
Thank you, Nick.
And Karthik Ramanan, everybody. Vicarium, mastication vacation. About to graduate, so if you're looking for patients, um, thank you all for joining us on this lovely evening, and you'll have a very great and healthful day.